Do your neighbors judge you when you run around like a madman to the mailbox? Are you spending the last of your paycheck on a book of stamps? Do you find yourself printing form letters at 3 o'clock in the morning? Well, welcome to Autographers Anonymous.
Welcome to Autographers Anonymous, a place where we discuss our addiction to the greatest hobby in the world. Here are your hosts, Scott from Reindeer Studios, Chasin Inc., TTM Troy, Mike the Godfather, and yours truly, Zane Savage. Let's start off with TTM of the week. Who won this week? Who gets their name in the bag to win the big old lot of autographs? That would be Blake, who got back Jerry Rice. And you can see that signature right here.
Boom.
So congratulations, Blake. You are entered to win a lot of autographs that include Wayne Gretzky, Gordie Howe, Bill Russell, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Nolan Ryan, Joe Namath, Sally Ride, Jim Irwin, Daniel Radcliffe, Bryan Cranston, and Bart Starr. And if you guys want to win the whole lot of those autographs, be entered to win, all you have to do is go to our website, graphersaa.com, click the submission form for TTM of the week, and submit an autograph that you got in the last couple weeks, and you could win. So go check that out. All right, let's move on to returns. Mikey, what you got?
Alrighty, got a few things in before we get to the TTM stuff. Look at this. Ooh, that's an artist proof from our good friend and new co-host, Scott over at Reindeer Studios. This is the Dino Hall from the Cleveland Browns. He was commissioned to make this for R&J Productions and kindly donated it to Autographs for a Cure, which is available on the Autographs for a Cure site if you want an artist proof from our friend Scott. Couple purchases. Got in wrestler Taylor Wilde.
Where's that bell?
Bing. TNA stuff from the old TNA wrestling. Gianna Gravenker. Yep. She does the voice for Star Wars Battlefront 2, the campaign, the main character. So I got her. A couple card purchases. Leon Bull Durham. Always got him. He was in the clubhouse all the time and just never got him when I worked for the minor league teams. Jeanette Lee, the Black Widow, with the Black Widow inscription on an Allen and Ginter. And Dan Castaneda, better known as Homer Simpson. Nice custom card.
Donuts.
Donuts. On to, let's do 4x6s first. Got this in today. Art Metrano. And he was in the Police Academy movies. Probably recognize him in that photo. Find a few photos. He's getting up there in age. Newly retired Tampa Bay Lightning announcer Rick Peckham called his last game, so I got him through a home address. Even though they're in the playoffs, they're not on the home network anymore, so he is done. WCW wrestler manager Sonny Ono. This has been out, I think, 2 years. Here's a cool shot with the Hulkster, brother. Got a JFK return, actually. He signed the back. Warren Butch Burroughs signed the back of my photos, but he actually worked at the movie theater where Lee Harvey Oswald was arrested and captured. Signed my photos on the back and sent like some printouts. That's upside down. And signed these. These are like paper printouts. So it was nice of him to do that. There is a young 22-year-old. Space return. This is Brian Duffy. There's the official photo. Usually something in space or in the shuttle. The generic space shuttle launch.
That shuttle shot.
Yeah, but he also sent a nice card inscribed to me, and this is pretty cool. Awesome mission patch. So that's pretty awesome.
That trading card's worth about $500 right now in the eBay market.
There you go. Except it's got my name on it.
No matter.
There's somebody else named Michael.
There you go.
Yep.
Somebody will buy it. Paid for these, but I had to add him. This is Jose Canseco. We're on to the 8x10s. Of course,
Chase's friend.
Yep. Chase's boy. Bash Brothers, but that one's for sale. I'm keeping this photo because this is awesome. Whole lot of goodness there. Cecil Fielder, McGuire Jr. I think it's from an all-star game. Paid for these also. Signed a few photos. Sandberg on 8x10s.
Dang, you got the nice autograph.
Yeah.
I got with scribbles.
A little nicer. Dr. Robert Ballard. And he discovered the Titanic. And here's just a cool shot of the Titanic down in the ocean bottom.
Still waiting for mine.
Keep waiting. Martin Sheen. Yeah. Martin Sheen.
Hey, it doesn't say Tony. That's awesome.
Some nice autographs, and he always puts like the West Wing and Jib.
He always does the year too.
Yep.
It may be the first Martin Sheen I've seen that's not been inscribed.
Well, it might have been, but
Oh,
whoops.
Thanks, Bill.
Got this in today. Misty Rosa. She's the stunt performer for Krill from The Mandalorian. Some nice inscriptions. I have spoken. Signed a few of those. Getting up there in age, but got her. Angie Dickinson signed down there.
I can't believe she signs. That's crazy.
The
I got
original
mine last time.
Ocean's 11. So pretty awesome. Signed a few. Put most of them away. This is the one I'm keeping. This is Richard Petty. TTM legend.
Did you whiteboard that photo?
I did because it wouldn't go down to an 8x10, the cropping.
Uh-huh.
It kept cutting it off. So
Right.
I made it big enough where it would, I put a little border around it.
We should have
Yeah.
that white border argument again. That's always a good one.
Nothing wrong with it. I want the whole photo. Put a few of these away, but he signed a few. Joey Chestnut, Jaws. He is the hot dog eating champion. He's a competitive eater. Ate like 72 hot dogs in 10 minutes. Crazy.
Ain't nothing.
And last one, usually I did not remove the inscription on this, but you will usually not see him not personalized, but this is for autographs for a cure. Bob Cousy.
I don't know. There's still space up there where you could have removed an inscription.
I did not actually.
You're right. He inscribes everything. So, and he's
Yeah.
one per usually. So
Yep, I got two, and he did not inscribe them. I am keeping one, and the other is for sale. So that's all I got this week. So I will kick it off to Chase.
All right. Start off with a private signing. I got Denny McClain on a Rangers 1972 Topps card where there's, they decided to Photoshop all the W's off of the hats. Sorry. Then I picked up this Frank Howard 1972 as well.
it looks like an old man being abducted by aliens. Just gonna say,
Yeah.
oh, here come the aliens.
Does that go for your oddball set or goofball set?
Not goofy enough. Needs a little more goofball.
All right. I also got Vern Lundquist. There we go. And then we got 2 in from spring training. So there's still hope. If you've got some spring trainings out there, don't necessarily count them out. Scott Coolball, I get via the White Sox in spring training. Then I got some Hall of Famers. And you're going to notice a bit of a pattern. We got Rich Goose Gossage.
Now, was it a pay or just in one?
No, just in one. Look at there. I got Harold Baines back.
Yeah.
Sometimes he signs, sometimes he don't. Fergie Jenkins. Then I got 3 from Willie Mays. Atkins. No, not the real Willie Mays, but Willie Mays Atkins.
He's coming up on the Reaper report. No, I'm kidding, guys. He's still kicking. He's the bad
Then I
joke.
got some Joe Carters. There's 2, and then I showed this one off when I got Corey Snyder. Got it completed, so it looks pretty good there. If you're an Indians fan, anyway.
None of those around.
Yeah, I got
Is that the expansion team?
4 from Dennis Rasmussen for the set. And then we got Charlie Huff.
Man, that guy's a tough one.
Yeah, he's actually usually takes like a couple months, and these are like 11 days. Like he's turned them out really quick. Paul Mirabella.
The legend.
Mark Parent. Yeah, there's a lot of Ranger Keeper cards, I know.
So it looks pretty sweet in a binder, though.
Brad Arnsberg. This guy, Doug Davis, who played 1 game for the Rangers, got 1 hit. Actually, the only hit he had in the majors. Jim Poole. Let's see. Steve Farovid, I think is how you pronounce it. Again.
I'm surprised some of these guys have Sharpies at home. Those are almost always ballpoint pen guys.
Well, this one, Luis Alicea, needed a new Sharpie. I don't know. They're very light on these cards, but that one's that way. And then finish off with, I think this one took like 517 days. Wade Taylor for the set.
Seems like your magic number's 3 there, Chase. Is that your magic number?
Really, if I've got 4 cards, I'll send it. But some of these guys I didn't have 4 cards for. So, yeah, that's all I got. And I guess, Troy, what you got?
Well, I don't know. It's been a while, so I'm not sure where I left off. So I just pulled a couple. 3 of these were just from today. Brendan Harris, which you're not going to be able to see the inscription on, but because it's really in the wrong place. This was a card that I think Zombie Collector sent me. And then those 1981 Fleers, and my Star Tiger account expired, so I don't even know how long these took. So, or 82 Fleers, sorry.
Shame.
So we got Steve Crawford and Junior Kennedy. Oops.
You hear that, Marcus? One of your biggest advocates has a dead account. Just saying, Marcus. You might want to throw him a free membership, Marcus. Just saying.
Yeah, they've been pretty good to me lately. I haven't been the subject of much controversy.
I mean, you talk about Star Tiger every one of your shows, so
Yeah,
why
I do.
not?
I know.
I'll
And
shoot
then-
Marcus an email.
And then this one really surprised me. I got a couple other ones that are crazy too, but after 6 years, this came back to my old address from before I moved to California, and the guy's an autograph collector as well. And so I got Sweep the Leg, Martin Cove.
Was that his home address?
I don't know because it was
So long ago. Because I think I added it after that. So
But this was one that I actually did a cheap. I don't know if you could see it, but I printed it out myself on my printer.
oh, nice.
It's a Canon, so it's not a real photo, but
It's
that
one of
was
those big boys.
6 years. And on that, the post office guy told the guy living at the house that I should do another moving address correction, but I don't know if you can do another one.
You can. They expire after a year.
But I didn't know you could re-up and do just.
I think you can do as many as you want for as long as you want. Yeah.
I just tried doing one, and I couldn't. It wouldn't let me do it, but maybe I was just doing it wrong.
Yeah.
You can manually do it in the post office by writing down.
Okay, I was doing it online.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can do
okay.
it through writing the address down.
I would just think that would just confuse them since I've moved like 3 times since then.
No, just
so,
do it to your new address.
yeah.
I mean, it'd be fine. Yeah, I've had that happen before too. Go ahead.
And it always sucks you can't do PO boxes. You can't
Yeah.
do that. But anyway, that's all I got. Hopefully next week I'll find some of the, or next time I'll find some of the ones that I haven't done. Got a couple football ones that were, again, 5 years. So that's pretty
Nice.
crazy. So we'll shoot it over to Scott,
All right.
wherever he is.
I'm up here.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. So I got some dead guy purchases. I've got Al Rosen for my Al Rosen collection.
Nice.
And Al Luplow,
Legend.
Don Mossy.
Oh, the man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Al Lopez.
Nice.
Pretty
Halford.
cool. I got some gifts. This was from Army Guy Autographs. I got an Andre Thornton rookie card. And from Topps Vintage 316, I got a Greg Swindell rookie card.
Nice.
And I got one TTM in the last 2 weeks because I've been slacking. I got a Mike Norris.
Nice.
So that's what I got.
He's a one per, right?
I don't know. Like,
think he
I
was
didn't
a
see a whole
one-per.
lot of successes for him.
Depends on how good your letter is, right?
I just wrote to him. I haven't got anything back yet, so hopefully my letter's good enough.
Depends on how good my doodle was.
Yeah. Oh, that's for the doodle,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
All right. Well, I guess it's my turn. So let's get through this big, gigantic stack of fat TTMs. Look at that. And that's not even all the cards. That's like a one per person. So, except for a few that are new. So, first off, we got Carl, the man, Erskine, TTM. Say it with me, kids. Legend. All right. Al Herboski, the mad Hungarian. Randy Jones, that was a pay. That actually sent this to a new address that I found, his foundation. And look at that fancy Randy Jones full signature. Usually just get the RJ, I believe. So,
The case against.
the case against the foundation address of Randy Jones, which I paid $3 for. So this is Davy Johnson. That was $5. This is Jerry Grote. That was paid. Forget how much. It wasn't much. That was inscribed to my daughter, like I asked. Here is Ron Blomberg. Is that Blomberg or Bloomberg? I always say Blomberg because that's how it's spelled. Do you guys know?
I've said Bloomberg, but I don't know.
It's
So
spelled
then it's
Blomberg.
Blomberg.
Okay, so I thought.
Okay, there you go.
So, Chase, you were wrong again.
That's okay. I'm always wrong.
Got this guy for free, even though he charges. Got 2 for 2 from Rafi. So that was nice. And I was actually going through a bunch of cut signatures for my store and found a full-length Rafi signature. Sadly, on the other side was like an autograph that was worth $40, so I had to cut it in half. But it was a beautiful signature before it got chopped, I promise. All right, next up we have Reggie Smith, paid. Next up, we have a return from Hall of Famer Whitey Herzog. This is also paid, 5 per. So, milking that goat. Tony La Russa. So that was free.
Shiny.
That was that one's shiny. Didn't have another card to send them, and now I got like 15 cards to send them. So that's the way it goes, right? Next up, we have Ryan Sandberg, paid. Next
Sloppy.
up, I know, sloppy. Don't make fun of my sloppy Ryans. Andre Dawson, paid.
Never sloppy.
Never
Yeah,
saw
right. That's like the anti-sloppy.
Another anti-sloppy.
Hey, you got the goose too.
I did get the goose, and that was a non-pay, and he signed 2 cards and wrote a note. So, next up, don't know why I got stiffed on this, but this is Mr. Jim Beckett, Dr. Jim Beckett. No, you know what? Mr. Jim Beckett. No. Signed the card right there for my archive set. And also signed a book plate to put in one of his Beckett books. But did not sign these 2 book plates or this card. So, I'll send it off to one of you guys and you guys can have fun with it. Just don't send 2. Whatever you do, don't send 2. Because I have a really good letter. I don't know why he didn't sign, but whatever. Harold Baines got that back. That was $10 for 2, I think. Who knows what he charges? He's a nebulous kind of TTM figure. I don't know. This is Mr. Don Sutton. He's 5 per. He signed 2 of 2. Got this in. Mr. Tully Blanchard tried to sign in the gold pen. Turned out horribly, so signed it on the back. Also to my daughter. Got this via private address, I believe. No, this wasn't private address. This is a public address. Mr. Daryl Evans. and I don't know if I paid for this or not. I can't say. I forget. Mr. Keith Hernandez, via private address. Juan Marichal, paid 10 per. Orlando Zapeta, paid. Mr. Jim Palmer, I tried to pay and he sent my check back, so I don't know. No idea. Maybe he doesn't take checks. Mr. Mike Musina, paid. Via private address. I'm sorry, Tommy. Tommy John. Rest in peace mailbox. Another rest in peace mailbox via private address. Tim Tebow. And this is not a card I sent. This was sent on top of the card I sent. Was not signed, so they had signed cards laid to the side. So real cool there. And then I should have saved Tebow for last, but I got to do another Bronco because he's one of the greatest of all time. Peyton Manning did not sign my card, but did send his signed flyer. So that's all I got. Really, really good TTM weeks. So let's go ahead and move on to the market watch. And what you got, Mikey?
Let's share some screens here. Let's try this. All right. Market report this week. We had some big deaths in the world of entertainment and sports. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to look at the difference between before and after. So what I did here, Black Panther himself, Chadwick Boseman, has passed away. So what I did, I went to eBay before his death. So found some old stuff from June. I could have got a Boseman and Michael B. Jordan signed 12x8 for $250. Good price. Nice 12x18, probably from, looks like a signing. JSA under $300, and a uncertified fungal pop looks decent, $50.
It says COA, Mike. It's got COA with it. What are you talking about?
It's cold. It's cold then. Those three magical letters.
Yep.
And a 42, $80. Fast forward. After August 31st, I think is when he passed, you're looking at almost $1,000 for two comic books, not JSA, PSA, Red Flag.
Yep.
8x10 JSA. Somebody's asking $1,500 and probably got close to it, plus $25 shipping. Holy crap. Look at that. Boseman and Jordan, $2,400. It looks like the cast sign, but still. Harrison Ford, Boseman, 11x14, JSA, $2,000.
And mind you, this is also where the fake JSA and fake PSA stickers come into play a lot of times. When these prices get up to this amount, those are made all the time. So
yeah, I guess we should put in the disclaimer when somebody passes away, especially a bigger name, the market gets flooded with forgeries. But I tried to find stuff that was certified, but I'm limited to a little screenshot here. But anyways, let's move on. Lou Brock. Lou Brock has passed away, Hall of Famer, one of the greatest base stealers of all time. You can't see it, but $70 for baseball with stolen base. There's a jersey, $250. Sporting News, $1,550, and PSA baseball, $55. That was pre-death. After, you're looking at $100 for baseball, and close to $100 baseball, $80 baseball, and PSA $90. So
that's about normal. So with the guys that sign like all the time, go to card shows, have a large volume of autographs, you're going to see about double, and that window closes faster because the market gets flooded faster. So with Boseman, he wasn't going to like Comic-Cons and stuff like hardly at all. There wasn't a lot of volume out there, especially to meet the need. So those prices are going to stay high for a long time.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely if somebody, like Zane said, if their market's going to be flooded, it's going to be flooded with stuff that you see at card shows. Who else passed away? Tom Seaver. So this is pre-death. Seaver was not the best signer. He knew the value of his autograph. One of those guys that didn't sign a whole lot. So you're looking at $170 for a GSA. A little more expensive auction that's got the inscriptions, and could have picked up a PSA DNA little card, $125. So you're looking at over $100 for.
I'm going to make
Seaver.
a prediction. I'm going to say triple.
Triple. Huh? All right, let's go to post-death. Not a huge bump, surprisingly. $130. That doesn't even look like a Seaver autograph. That might be
Yeah,
stamped.
I wouldn't buy that one.
Again, here's one signed baseball, red flag. Here is an Nolan Ryan and Tom Seaver,
Yeah, that one
$600, and PSA 16 by 18 got up to $170. So I mean,
so it's doubled. It doubled.
Yeah, not a huge bump, but again, Seaver, baseball players, you're not talking about Kobe Bryant's or Bozeman. Here's one, doesn't have to die to have a bump. Could be somebody announces that they have terminal cancer. Case in point, Mr. Alex Trebek. This I went back as far as I could. So in June, you're looking at $30. It is inscribed there, but still $30, 8x10, 150 for a very crappy sign.
Is that with lipstick?
Dude, that'll be gone. That'll be gone in 5 years.
Yeah, that's gonna fade. It's probably not an official ball and signed in
China ball.
crayon. 3x5 card, $25. Who is Alex Trebek? And that's Ken Jennings. So now we fast forward to post-apocalyptic signing through the mail event that happened with Alex Trebek, and you're looking at $200-$150 for an 8x10.
I got a mat sitting over there. I need a mat.
Yeah.
Oh God.
$150 for a Funko Pop, and $200 we're asking. Just ridiculous prices for Alex Trebek. So doesn't take a death. It could be something in the news. And last one, Betty White, our Betty. 4x6 photo, $50. 8x10. I don't even know if that's real. $9. Probably an 8x10. $25. $100 for JSA. I don't have the next slide because she's still living, but we'll do a follow-up on this sometime. And I'm guessing that she's going to be somebody that she's signed pretty well through the mail historically. And when her time comes, I think even though there's a crap ton of stuff out there, it's going to explode.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mat
Those
pieces
were
will
all-
do well. Go ahead.
Those were all without her dog too. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's going to raise the price because it's not the standard photo.
I saw a couple of those that had inscriptions removed for show.
Who would do that?
All right. That was awesome. Let's go ahead and move to Via Venue reports. And what you got, Chase, on the Via Venues?
All right. Well, it's September, so it's getting close to the holidays. So, out comes the holiday-themed private signings. So you get some really good ones out there right now. There's Catherine O'Hare. She's Halloween and Christmas. Chevy Chase. He's doing a private signing right now. Tim Curry, Daniel Stern. And then the same group that's doing these has also got Elizabeth Shue and Jennifer Gray. They're not really holiday, but, if you're interested in any of those, they range from $70 up to $110. So, yeah, it's I think Tim Curry was $110, and that's definitely worth it.
Yeah, especially those premium items. If you can get a premium item that's like an actual prop that is like perfectly similar to the one in the movie, something like that, like those are definitely worth $110 to get signed. If you're getting a trading card signed, maybe not.
Do not send a blown up red balloon or anything like that, because
Yeah.
that's not going to do well over time.
I don't know. I bet you could stretch it out on a board or something.
Well, yeah, maybe if you
make it
stretched
work.
it out, but don't
can
like
make it
blow
work.
it up, and as soon as it pops, it's
Yeah,
gone.
then you're screwed. Yeah.
I'd rather
All right.
send the little boat.
Yeah,
A little paper hat boat or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our topic. And our topic is basically reviewing our first show of the season. If you did not listen or watch that show, we talked about the coronavirus and how it was going to affect the hobby. Now, we've done so many episodes since then. That was right at the beginning of the pandemic. We had no idea where it was going to go. I think I said something crazy in the episode like, yeah, there's several hundred people that have died. I mean, what's going to happen if thousands of people die? Like, we were at that stage when we did the show. You have to kind of naive on what this was, how it was going to progress. So I took a list of all the predictions we made that episode. This is going to be fun. And we're going to review them. And we'll see what you guys think, how we did. So the first thing Troy said, all the autographs are going to go digital. That was a joke.
That was a joke.
That was a joke. That did not happen again. So the 500th prediction of digital autographs did not go through. And he said a lot of people are just going to be using home addresses. And then he said, so what do you guys think? You think a lot of stuff just started going to home addresses instead of...
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, instead of stadiums and stuff. So that was a good prediction.
I get a ding? No.
I don't know.
Yeah, let's get a ding for there we go.
I lost my ding. Sorry.
And Scott, I know you weren't here, but feel free to talk on it. Like, you know what's going on right now.
All my predictions were correct.
Yeah, all Scott's there you go. Flooding is rare. You said flooding is rare. So that actually I think is no longer the case due to social media. I think it might have been the case before, but with social media the way it has been and the influx of TTMers, I think flooding is pretty common at this point.
Yeah, we the last couple months, especially, you've had a lot of people that were consistently sharing addresses saying that they're no longer going to do that, and so
right. I think that's the reason.
And we've had more celebrities like you mentioned, Alex Trebek and others taking pictures with giant rooms full of mail. So
with people sending that don't know how to send pops.
Yeah.
We also had a prediction from Troy about a pay site surge. So that one was interesting because Troy dropped off. So, but like, I think maybe you saw a social media surge more than anything. It was people just begging for addresses. So nobody wanted to pay. They wanted free information.
Well, at the same time, Pass Pros we've talked about has upped their
okay. Yeah, that totally
too,
counts. Yeah,
so.
you're right. So that it would be a pay site surge. Okay, next I made a prediction. If there's thousands of people that die, everything's going to get shut down, including TTMs. And then Chase went on to elaborate, maybe even the post office. So
and it's still working on that one. It didn't shut down, but it's definitely slowed down.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say like maybe we're a little dramatic on that, but the post office definitely is having some issues. I don't know if they're related to the virus necessarily.
No. Yeah, but, I would agree.
Yeah, so everything stayed okay. It turned out people got a lot more comfortable with mail, I think, than we thought they were going to be.
I think there definitely was a slowdown in mail, though, due to the virus, because outside of TTMing, a lot of us use like eBay and stuff like that. And if you sold something, you definitely saw a slowdown in shipping.
That's true. I forgot about that slowdown happened like several months ago, though. I'm thinking about the really bad one now. So yeah, you're right. There was a smaller slowdown that happened with the virus several months ago. So you're right. And I said that eBay's going to make a killing, and boy, was I right. So give me a ding on that one, Chase.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Ding.
I forgot.
You got the bell, bro. You're on bell duties today. All right, we got Mike says IPing is dead for now, and said some TTMers will quit signing. So TTM signers will quit signing. So do we know of anybody that quit signing because of the virus?
Because of the virus?
Yeah, that's kind of what we were
Jack
saying.
Jack Nicholas.
Jack Nicklaus. Well, that's due to flooding, I would say.
That was actually due to
Oh, didn't he get? Yeah, he got.
he
corona.
got corona. So
Okay.
he stopped going in the office, and of course he got flooded too. But everything was backing up because he couldn't go in and sign. So
Right.
Yeah.
Didn't Nancy Cartwright sign
Okay.
or stop?
Did she stop because of the corona?
I think so.
Okay. So
there's been a few randoms that I
Yeah.
think that have refused mail because they're either not going to Tim Allen.
Tim Allen. Yeah. But again, I would say flooding is a big. But that kind of has to do with corona and people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think part of it too is a lot of the people that were getting sent to, like Tim Allen is a perfect example where his it was going to his production company. He wasn't going to the office during the virus. So
Right. That's true. I said that TTM influx. Well, there will be a big TTM influx from IPers. So IPers will no longer be able to do their job, so they'll do a lot of TTMing. Do you guys think that one came true or not?
absolutely.
Mhm.
I mean, even if they're not willing to admit it, they're the ones that are sending Alex Trebek, 15 Funko Pops to sign. They're turning around and selling those.
And then I had right under it, I'm not kidding, flooding will kill addresses. That's what I said. So give me like 5,000 dings on that.
Yeah,
I swear I didn't just write down the stuff that I got right, by the way. It's just going good for me here at the beginning. It's going good for me here at the beginning. I'll get mine later, trust me.
And Troy mentioned something too. Like there's been a shift in social networks lately where some of the bigger names have stopped sharing addresses on social network because of the flooding issue, where people are just, you get a success in and all of a sudden, the address is dead because everyone sends to it because they might not be a fan, but they know they can get it.
Yeah, totally. Next up, Troy said IPers will charge more for products. So did we see a price increase? I don't think we necessarily saw a price increase. The biggest price increase happened in trading cards. There's a more of a generational thing. Like these people had some money to spend, and they went and started getting heavy back into trading cards like they did as a kid. Because go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, I think what Troy was saying is, I think you saw a lot more people go to paid signings, like the past pros, like people that were free TTMing, and all of a sudden they're charging.
Okay. Well, that I think we were having a discussion at the time, like what are IP people that get IP for a living? What are they going to do? And Troy said something about upping the price to make up for that difference.
Okay.
So that's what that was about. Then, so I would say that's stayed the same. Next up, we have me saying that prices will lower on eBay, and like if anything, prices have probably gone higher on certain products. Collections are definitely low. If you're buying collections of stuff, people are getting rid of stuff because they need money. So that's kind of, don't give me a ding for that. Next up, I said high-end market is going to be dead and the low-end market will flourish. I was wrong on that. The low-end market, trading cards are a different thing. Trading cards are like going nuts, everything. High-end, low-end, trading cards are a whole nother beast. But with autographs, I really haven't seen much of a change on that market. So Troy said people are going to have organized collections. Do you guys have organized collections?
I forgot about that. It's time to start scanning and putting everything in order.
I wish. I want to.
I will say I do have a more organized collection. So I'm going to go ahead and have Chase give you a dig on that. Because I have had a little extra time. I have organized. So I don't hear a ding, Chase.
I did.
Okay, sorry.
There we go.
You could do the one where you hold the top and then ding it, and that could be like a wah-wah. Like,
Hold the top.
so it doesn't ding. Yeah, like that. Thunk.
It's too confusing. Next up, we have Chase, which said we were saying the market was going to go down. Chase is like, no, the market's going to go up because he wanted to be like adversarial to us as a joke. Well, guess what, Chase? You were right.
Nice.
I predicted autographs for people 35 and up will go up. And I'm going to give myself a ding on this because those are the people that flock to trading cards. Like the people who had money, who are 35 and up, those are the people driving that market. So
That's
Si-
that Gary
si-
Gary
yeah.
Vaynerchuk action there.
Side note, have you guys seen like some of the postings, like people waiting at Target for like the rep to come by and restock, and they're buying all the blaster boxes? It's crazy. But
Yeah,
anyways,
I have. Yeah.
I haven't seen any blaster boxes at Target or Walmart or anything in months.
because people are buying them.
Yep. And hawking them for twice the price on eBay.
Yep.
So Mike said IP will return to normal eventually. Like this, I think, a year afterwards. So we can't really say, but we can kind of see where it's going. So Mike said IP will return to normal. Owners will make players sign, and TTMs will be fine. So TTMs will be fine. Give them a ding. Owners will make players sign. I don't think that's going to happen.
There's no fans yet, so
Yeah, there's no fans, so
Yeah.
it's
No,
definitely
and
not going
I-
to happen in a year.
And I've sent to current players, and it seems like, well, I haven't got any players back yet, but I got the announcer back, and
Coaches and stuff.
the announcer, I've gotten him before, and it's literally, I mean, it's like an hour away from me, so it's a 7-day turnaround. He signs as soon as he gets it.
Right.
And I sent it on July, I think it was 28th, and he filled out my Q&A on September 1st. So I'm thinking the stadium might be holding the mail back for like a couple weeks and then passing it out.
That's why I'm getting all my stuff in now before they leave the stadium in a month. Just saying.
Just saying.
Yeah, just saying. And then IP return to normal. I mean, that's not going to happen, I don't think. But, I mean, it could. I mean,
Well,
still got
I've seen
6 months.
some conventions coming up with people signing, but I know
Normal,
Scott's
though.
been to a few in-person signings, but not like it was.
Yeah.
No.
So Mike also said peers are going to may avoid celebrities. I don't think that's going to happen. I think they're going to go right toward them. I don't think they're going to care, because I think people understand that most people that get it don't have it afterwards unless they catch it again, which I guess a couple of people have. But Chase said players are going to have their own Sharpies and protection, so they're going to use like batting gloves and stuff. We haven't really seen any interaction between fans and players, so we can't really say. I said pre-signed stuff will increase. Do you guys think pre-signed stuff has increased at all through the TTM?
We did talk about that, but
Yeah. I really haven't seen really much of an increase.
no, I think the only thing we've seen are like the Jerry Rice, who is too busy, so he signed a bunch of cards, and
He would have pre-signed anyway.
he used to sign photos.
You really? Back in the day?
Oh yeah.
Well, I think part of the thing we were talking about was that they'd have pre-signed stuff that they would give out at games, and so again, with the
Yeah,
lack
we
of
can't really
fans-
judge that, can we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so last sheet here, guys. Mike said the virus excuse is going to be used for not signing stuff. So players that don't want to sign are going to be like, virus, bro. So we can't really judge that yet because it hasn't really had that interaction. Mike said they're going to hold the mail back at the stadiums and let it sit. So
I'm
ding,
gonna
ding,
say-
ding. There you go.
Ding
Mike
on
got-
that one.
Yeah, I should have kept points here. We should have, but then I could have rigged it by picking whatever.
Right.
Yeah. So, I said, pre-signed from stadium. We already talked about that. Then I also said home addresses are going to quit due to the virus. That didn't really happen. If anything, people
I
signed
think it
more
went
from
up
home.
more.
What we did see was some people outing people, or celebrities outing people who send to home on social media.
Because it happened a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Like,
did
stop
see that.
sending to my home, the WWE divas and
Yeah,
people
that
like
would have been a good
so.
prediction. Because that was kind of foreseeable, but yeah. Okay, last one. I said TTMers will take a hit due to virus fear, and I was 150% wrong. So TTM hobby's doing like a million times. Well, there's a million more people right now in the TTM hobby than there were back then. So I guess it's more healthy. I mean, in a way it's not, but in a way it is. So that was the recap for our coronavirus episode. I thought this would be fun to go back and look.
I would like to see the in the past, let's say 6 months, how Star Tiger, how their scale went, like how many people have signed up.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I don't know. I could send Marcus a message. Maybe he'll reply.
What is their giveaway? They've reached 1 million addresses or something.
That's true. I don't think
A
it's
million
coincidence.
tested at like
I mean,
subscription or not subscriptions.
I'm
like
sure they've
tested
got a
addresses.
bump.
T. Wallace is 500,000 of them from Stacy.
All right. Let's go ahead and move on, guys, to the giveaway winner. And the last show, we gave away this puppy. Boom. This is a 1993 All-Star Game lithograph. And it's numbered out of 3,000. And it's done by Cecil Fielder, Jack McDowell, Marquise Grissom, and Hall of Famer John Smoltz. So that is going off to Danny A. Congratulations, Danny A. And actually, to win, you had to send in a submission for my website, shuffletrades.com. And he did that, and so did a few other people. So Danny won. Congratulations. That'll be going out to you ASAP. And this week, we have a really cool autograph up for grabs again. And that is a Mick Fleetwood signed wine box. No wine in here, guys. Just the box signed by Mick Fleetwood from Fleetwood and Mac. This can be yours. All you have to do is go to our website, graphersaa.com, graphersaa.com, and enter click the giveaway tab and enter to win this. All you have to do is enter a simple question, and that question is, if you could pick one autograph from your collection to be tattooed on your body, what would that autograph be, and where would you get it tattooed? I'm going to add that. Where would you get it tattooed? So
Tramp stamp.
Tramp stamp of Carl Erskine. So go answer that question, guys. Just go answer the question. You're entered to win that Mick Fleetwood signed wine box. Again, no wine included, just the box signed. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on to
Can I
the
win
case.
if I already have Troy's tattoo on my butt?
You can't. No, sorry. Troy's he's not big enough TTMer.
You
Gotta be a big name.
get a instead of a stat ball, get all his stats down your back.
And could you clarify, Zane, if you already have one, you don't want them to send pictures in, right? You like
I didn't say that.
okay. Be careful what you say. No, be careful what I say.
There's no photo thing on the submission form,
Oh,
so
okay.
we're all good. Okay, let's move on to the case against.
The case against
Chevy Chase.
Oh.
Oh. Sure. Chevrolet Alfredo Chase. I don't know.
It's his real name, guys.
It is. All right. We are looking at what is this? Leaf certified from the movie Fletch, numbered 11 out of 25. All right, let's look at his autograph here. Very nice loop, Chevy. Very nice loop, Chase. Simple enough. This is a certified one, so we know that's authentic. We have PSA DNA, 8x10, one of the Christmas movies. Nice little C there with the loop, down to the Y, looping, Chase. Not much to the Chase. But notice the consistency between the C's. Nice slant, nice loop. What we got next? JSA has certified this as authentic. Looping, Chevy, down to the Y, looping, Chase, not much there. But certified from JSA. And the last certification is our friends over at Beckett, National Lampoon's Vacation, looping, Chevy, loop, Chase, pretty simple, but pretty consistent through all the certified. Chevy is pretty spot on most of them. And again, not much of the Chase. Standard preprint from Chevy, all the best. Chevy and Chase. There's a million of these examples on Star Tiger, so we know this is a preprint. So
Studio fan mail.
Yep. But this is his autograph, Chevy, Chase. Compares very nicely to what's been certified. But again, we know 100% this is a pre-printed photo.
Even if Star Tiger says probably authentic.
100%. All right. So let's look at this one. This is certified questionable sticker. These are the old, I think, James Spence JSA early stickers. Best, comma, Chevy, little choppy, Chase. Now, let's click the next one here. This is a auto pen, 110% auto penned. Best, comma, Chevy, little choppy, Chase. Certified. Questionable sticker. Best, Chevy, Chase. Those look a lot alike.
Even the top of the quote unquote L of Chase there, I guess that's the CH, has that little lip on it going off to the right.
Yeah, you see those every once in a while on this stuff.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly on both of them.
Oh yeah, they're exactly the same on that. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get there. This one.
What?
To Sally. XXOO Chevy Chase spelled out full name. I don't think so.
Oh, was that like in Saturday Night Live days or something? Maybe.
Yeah, it's a Saturday Night Live photo, but that is.
No, I know. I'm just talking about like when he got signed. Cause
I could not find any certified stuff with his full name. I couldn't find it at all. So Chevy. Again, not consistent with loops. Chevy is not the same. Tried too hard on the C here, and I've never seen Chase. To Steve Best, Chevy Chase.
Some good women's handwriting.
That is nice. That is a secretarial, same as that one. Two is different. It's different handwriting. The two is different. But again, not his signature. These are the TTMs, I believe. Looks like they are trying way too hard to draw the loop here. No flow in the C. The Chevy is very choppy. Again, no flow, break. He's got a pretty simple signature.
Almost looks like an auto pen went haywire.
It almost could be. These were TTM, so I'll get to the auto pen in just a second. But I think this is the auto pen.
Yeah, that's an auto pen.
Yep, this is the auto pen for sure.
Because at the end of the L or whatever, kind of loops back in the exact same spot every time. I call that the CL3. That's what it looks like. I don't know. When I was doing my research, I kept saying CL3. That's what these are.
Yep. The thing with an auto pen, it has to have start and stops. You won't see a lot of crossovers because the machine doesn't know where to cross over. It has to know where to start, where to stop.
Especially the old machines. The old machines are really, that's what most of these people have are the old machines.
And if it's, usually in a straight line too, look at this, stop, start, stop, start, stop, kind of crosses back here, and you can look for the points. But now, so these were the TTMs. This was also TTM. Wait a second. This is from the same person. He said they were TTM. This is actually, I think, legit. If you're looking at a quick Chevy Chase signature, consistent looping, some flow, Chevy drops down, Chase, much quicker, looping. I think you got rush here. I don't know what's going on in this little spot here.
It's the E and the Y just got disconnected, so it's going
Okay.
down. Yeah.
So he skipped
right.
here. So there should be a connection. That should be the Y, Chase. Okay, I see it. But those were TTM. So looks very similar to the certified stuff, almost in-person stuff. So my conclusion, let me change. He has an auto pen, 110% auto pen. If you get the best with the comma, I'd question that because I think he has multiple templates in his auto pen that he can run, but usually they say best, comma, Chevy Chase. If you have the full name spelled out, I believe those are 100% secretarial. The choppy TTMs are either secretarial or auto pen, depending on if you get this one. I think somebody tried to do his signature. That's a secretarial.
I think the auto pen machine went haywire on that.
Yeah, I think so too on that
Okay,
one.
could be. But straight line and very choppy, and the Chevy auto pen. But I can't make the decision on this because looking at it, and this is a one-off. You know, it's some guy saying he got this TTM. I've got to believe him, but it was decent. I was kind of.
Man, I don't know. See, Chevy Chase, here's the problem. So here's the problem, guys. Chevy Chase is a notorious a-hole. Okay, notorious. One of them, like, if you name off like the people that are known as a-holes in Hollywood, he's at the top of the list. That's one of the big problems I have. So they may just wanted to personalize, and I like that's close. I'm not saying it's not close, but it's still not exactly like there's several differences.
Yeah.
And to make that leap takes a little bit more cohesion, I think. I think you're going to have a reason.
I'll give my prediction. You know, I'm 99% sure that you're either going to get secretarial or an auto pen.
Yeah.
But doing what I do now for autographs for here, and Zane, you're doing the same thing with your daughter. If you get your letter in the right person's hands and they see it, there's always that 1% chance that they will sign. And maybe this guy got his personal assistant some sap story and said, hey, would you just sign these 2 photos?
I will say, okay, so with that, why wouldn't they just auto pen it? Why would they have somebody inscribe it? Maybe those people are asking for inscriptions. That would be one explanation, but like, what do they care? They're sitting on auto pens. Like, what do they really care about actually inscribing a photo?
Yeah, but
are they actually reading these letters that they're getting in, or are they just going through and, you know, that, man, it's tough. Like,
it could be, you know,
here's the problem I have. All the in-person stuff is done for profit, pretty much, like people hounding him, and none of it's inscribed. So I have no handwriting examples I could find that were in person to compare to. That was a big hiccup for me because that's like my thing. Like I love doing inscription work, and there's really nothing for me to go off of here. So I would really have to go off the signature itself. And if I'm going off the signature itself, I probably wouldn't. I would lean toward not authentic if you just show me that signature that was inscribed. Because of the variations that were there. I mean, unless you're saying he did it fast, but he has several examples. I mean, look at his freaking cards. You know, he had to sign several stickers for his card sets that are certified. So wouldn't those be rushed? Because he's going through and just, you know, signing everything like Tim Allen style. That's what we're going to call that, by the way. Like, since we talked about that episode, Tim Allen just laying everything on the table, we're calling it Tim Allen style. I think Mike came up with that.
I watched a few videos of him signing for people like outside of airports and like hotels and things. And some of them, I got some good shots of what his signature looked like. And those at the end that Mike showed, a lot of them looked like that. Now, there was examples of him writing it left to right and on top and bottom. He did both. It wasn't really. And then there was one guy, he actually made a crack of how many do you want to some guy, because, IPers they'll do one and they'll flip it and then they'll keep going back. And on that one, it was like almost a scribble straight across. It wasn't even like, it didn't even stop. It just kept going, one long scribble.
But what are the odds he would do that with something that's in front of him at a table?
Right. Or a paid like private signing. He's got a private signing coming up. And
here we go. Somebody needs to pony up $100 and have him inscribe it. Then we can figure this whole thing out.
Zane Savage.
And then, I've seen him at conventions. Like, there's a few conventions that he did before all this happened where he was at a convention signing in public. So I
haven't seen any of those autographs if they're inscribed.
He did a lot of pops at this convention.
People are selling them.
Yeah, if you can look on eBay and see tons of them certified, because I even think JSA might have been the one that was right there certifying them as they were coming off the table.
Okay, well, Scott, what do you think?
I don't like it.
Yeah, you know what kind of guy he is too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're with me.
Right.
So yeah, it's too fishy. I mean, like, I see your guys' logic, and if it was anybody other than Chevy Chase, I would probably be like, okay, that makes sense. But man, like, I don't know if I could pull that trigger on Chevy Chase, man. Like, it's just too off.
But can you say 100% that they're
no, I'm not.
secretarial?
No, I'm not saying that.
That's I'm not saying that you're gonna send to him, you're gonna get an authentic. That's definitely not the case. I think 99 times out of 100, you're going to get the auto pen, a preprint, or secretarial.
Right.
But that maybe that one time you hit a chord with, like, I don't think he's reading the letters. He's a big enough star and he hates everyone. So if his publicist, somebody's reading it, or maybe I don't know, maybe they did it for charity. I don't know. Who knows?
I just wish somebody could get me some like in-person inscription. That's all I need, and I can call this.
Yeah.
But it's really hard without it. I mean, like, because the handwriting gives so much away. Well, I guess we got to vote, right? Even though I'm not super confident on what we're voting.
Oh, then there's only one way you can vote then, Zane.
I know. Well, nobody has in-person stuff.
Yep.
It's all the in-person stuff's just like his normal signature. Okay, so let's do a vote. So we have our voting choices here. Definitely authentic, probably authentic, neutral, probably fake, or definitely fake. Let's start off with the man who talks way too much on this show, Scott.
Probably fake.
Okay. And obviously we're talking about the questionable signature here that's inscribed, not the auto pen stuff. We all agree on the auto pen stuff, right?
Yeah, or what you would likely receive.
Yeah, if you're going to get live ink from sending to him.
Right. So you say probably fake. Okay, let's go to Troy. What do you think?
Probably fake.
Okay.
Most probably fake.
Wait, no, that's not an option.
Oh, okay.
You're going to mess up our system here. Although our system has failed before.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll hold Mike for second to last year. Chase, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm kind of along with what Mike was saying, as far as if you get your stuff in his hands, you got a good chance. But the actually getting in his hands, I think if you're sending it in, you're probably going to get a fake autograph. Probably
Chase,
fake.
what if you get this? If you get the inscription back, what is your vote?
Which one, best or
No, that's obviously
No. He definitely has auto pens. That's
right.
definitely.
Yeah, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the one that's inscribed.
okay.
Well, I didn't see too many of those coming back, so I think those are real.
So we think those probably authentic.
I'll say probably authentic
Okay.
on that very slim chance you get that signature, not the auto pins or the
Yeah.
secretarial that he's. I mean, there's
We're
only.
all working off that premise. Yeah, I think we all agree that's
I
those are
think
authentic.
if you get one of the other ones, it's real.
Okay, Mike. Am I going to be the tiebreaker?
I'm gonna go with probably fake.
Oh, throwing it. Okay. Now I'll throw a wrench in here. Oh no, I can't because it's 3 already against whatever I choose and chase. Yeah, I'm gonna go with probably fake also, just due to personality. And there's too many differences in that signature. I have not seen him cut those signatures short like that, like Chase has seen, but he watched video, so I'm not saying it's not possible. I will say, if you bring evidence of an inscription that's in person, that's proven in person, like I will reevaluate. Post it on our Facebook page, post it on our Twitter, so we can see it. But if you have an in-person inscription that says to somebody with handwriting, we would love to do a reevaluation. We'll do a quick mention it on the next show. But I'm going to say probably fake also. But hey, Chase, I admire where you're coming from there, dude. I appreciate you being different on that.
That's okay.
I think
I'll be the only one that's right.
maybe. There's a chance, but just this person.
Yeah,
I'm
what we
not-
need
I'm-
to do, Zane, is we've got the SAP letters. We got to send off and see if we can get something inscribed.
No, we're going to have to pay $100 for this private signing and have him inscribe it. That's the only way to really do it, right?
Here, devalue my photo and put a name on it, please.
Hey,
And then you can remove
Matt
it.
piece.
But
Go ahead, Chase.
like I said, I am saying it probably authentic, but at the same time, it's very low chances that it gets to him.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
I mean,
and there's very few people that have got that.
I
low
won't be
signature.
sending to him at that address. Put it that way. I don't want to waste my money for that.
You need to
I mean,
up that letter game, Chase.
my
all
letter
right.
game's slacking.
So our consensus is probably fake when it comes to the inscription autographs. When it comes to the obvious auto pen, we all agree that it's auto pen and fake. So that's where we landed on Chevy Chase. So that was fun. Let's move on to Fanatic feedback. And we had 0 entries. What the heck, guys? We had Mickey Mouse call 1 week, and we didn't play
Scared
it.
Mickey Mouse away.
I know. We didn't have any this week. So if you do want to ask the show a question, go to our website, graphersaa.com, click Fanatic feedback, and you can record a message to be played on the show, and we'll play it and answer your question. So go do that right now. I'm going to wait. Do it. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to wait. But go do it. All right. Moving on to the Reaper Report. We have just 2 weeks of.
We need to remove our hats for this.
Yeah, for real, dude. Like a ton of people passed away that were notorious sports figures. And yeah, pour one out, right, Mike? We have Tom Seaver. We've talked about a few already. I talked about a bunch. Tom Seaver, Lou Brock, Chadwick Boseman. Those were the big ones. Lute Olson, Cliff Robinson, and Lori Nelson. Those were some too. But yeah, some big names that passed away over the last couple of weeks. So just so you guys know. All right, let's move on to promotions and Troy.
You caught me off guard there.
I know.
Well, I haven't done a video for a while, but hopefully things will get back going here soon. I guess I'll defer my promotion time besides saying ttmautograph.com. You guys, if you're in TTMing, it's getting to the point where you got to get some skin in the game. You gotta subscribe to one of the services like Star Tiger or all the other ones out there. Don't rely on social media, because I think you're going to start seeing a lot of people start holding back. And so if you want to be in this, it's a great hobby, but do your research. We haven't said that in a while. So.
That's right.
How's your subscription going?
Mine has expired.
Yeah, that's what he's. Dude, don't you see what he's doing? He's promoting Star Tiger, so Marcus will give him a free subscription.
Well,
that's how this is working.
No, I really believe in Star Tiger. I think it's a great value for what you get and
Absolutely.
all the things on there. I don't use the forums hardly enough. But,
Well, I will say social media has overtaken the forums quite a bit lately, but
Mhm.
the database alone is crazy. So.
right. So all the new people coming into the hobby, give one of those either sports
Web forum?
collectors. Sports Card Forum, Sports Collectors, or Star Tiger a try, and I think it's cheap and you'll be pleasantly rewarded. So there you
Absolutely.
go. That's my plug.
All right, Chase.
Jason Inc. on YouTube. I'm on Instagram. I'm trying to get back to actually posting more Instagram lately. I kind of been slacking off on that, but trying to get better on doing that. And then send in to Shuffle Trades.
Hey, I agree.
Ding.
Let's make it fun.
And get your submissions in before the 31st. All right, let's go to Scottsworth.
Autographs for a Cure. You can go there and buy my artist proof. And Shuffle Trades. I might be sending a doodle into there too. So
What? Well,
What?
that'll be a fun surprise. Somebody gets that, man.
yeah.
So man, you guys are awesome. Thank you for my stuff. Your promotion time. All right, Mikey.
Reindeer Studios. You can check out all the doodles on YouTube and check out all that fun stuff. Let's see, Bargain History. You can check out Jason Inc., Stacy Schaefer. No, Autographs for a Cure. You guys can check them out. We may have a big announcement coming up soon, but I'll save that for another time.
Oh boy, can't wait. I might know where it is.
Little cliffhanger.
All right, and for me, guys, please go to Shuffle Trades. I'm going to push that hard this episode. Shuffletrades.com. Basically, you send in a card like you would TTM, and you get a random card back that somebody else sent in. Just a fun little random trade. If you've ever played Pokemon, it's kind of like Wonder Trade. You send in a random Pokemon, you get a random one back. It's kind of the basis of the idea. So shuffletrades.com, go do that. Submissions need to be in by the 31st. If it comes in after that, it will be pushed to the next month. So that's how that's going to work. All right. All right, guys, that's it for today. That was a great show. I had a lot of fun. Thanks to all the hosts for being on here. And you take care, all of you autograph addicts.